I don't often show my face, but I'm going to show my face and be done with it. Today, I did a thing where I went through this weekend some of my old shit, art shit, and coloring stuff and all that jazz, right? I go through and find a plethora of coloring books that I don't need no more. I ain't colored in them in eons, okay? I just have them at this point, right? So I say to myself, I'm going to donate them. I'm going to do what I do. I find a person I feel like might benefit from one person in my direct circumference that I feel like might benefit from whatever the thing is that I have. I give it to them. I leave them a note and let it be known. Look, boo, I'm giving you this. This is all for you. If you don't want it, donate it, right? Pass on the blessing. I had absolutely no idea how much that alone would mean to somebody. Period. Okay, I'm just doing what I'm doing because it's the way I was raised. It's the way I was taught. When you have things and you no longer need those things, you find somebody who you feel like might need those things. If they don't need those things, you leave them with the instruction to do exactly what you did. Find somebody who might need those things so that those things can get to the people they need to get to. Period. Right? That meant so much to the individual in question. She hugged me today. One of them, I needed that gesture and I need this hugs. One of them, I rubbed you 2-3 times and you still ain't let go hugs. And y'all, if the girls that get it, okay? My tidbit for today, right? Be a blessing. Go out of your way to be a blessing. I just came from the doctor's office and there was a young man that walked in. First off, reading is fundamental because he was the only individual besides myself that I saw walk in that building and read the sign that was on the outside of the building. So he was the only one of us that walked in there prepared for what to expect at the front counter. That's first off. Secondly, shouts out to that young man and shouts out to motherfucking reading. Moving on. He made it a point to get up and open the door for an older lady that was trying to get through out of her appointment, right? 2 more women come on through. He holds the door for them, gets up out of his chair to hold the door for them, right? Another lady came through. 4 women, back to back to back, come through this foyer. And he gets up out of his chair because, yes, he's got enough time to sit his butt down before he gets back up to go open a door for these ladies. And it was so beautiful. I could not help myself but to tell him it's always nice to see people being nice to one another. There's a lot of separation. There's a lot of anger and frustration. There's a lot of irritation in general that just is in the world today. It's so nice. It's so refreshing to see the smiles on people's faces when somebody else goes out of their way to do something they don't have to do. It's the reason why I hold the door whenever I'm going through it. If I see a person, I'm holding the door for you. Don't matter where you are. I'm holding the door. You know what I'm saying? Period. You never know, on top of that, how big some small gestures are received for those who really need them. You know what I'm saying? Something as small as you going through your closet. First off, also, everything unfold exactly the way it's supposed to unfold, Pooh. Everything all the time unfolds exactly how it's supposed to unfold. Why did I clean my house? Otherwise, why did I go through and clean my house to the extent that I cleaned my house this weekend so I could collect all of those coloring books and have that idea to begin with? So that all of these things could unfold the way they unfolded and I could be here telling you this story here and now. Be nice. It's nice to be nice. Friendly. Playing nice and being friendly is 2 different things. Being friendly, though, that's a good thing, It's going to set you up for one of two things. Either you're going to make meaningful memories that are going to stick with individuals, even if they don't stick with you the way that they stick with them. Or you're going to come in contact with situations that are going to teach you something. All situations ought to teach you something. But, you'll be the receiver on that end, receiving, blessings that, didn't necessarily have to be bestowed upon you at the times in which they were. I don't know. I just think it's so interesting the way things unfold and how nice it is to be nice, not getting so caught up in the I have to protect myself. It's me against the world. Sometimes that's tiring. Sometimes you want to be nice to people. Sometimes you want to make friends. You want to be involved. Being isolated is meaningful and productive. Don't get me wrong. But loneliness can only teach you for so long. It's one thing to think that you've got it down pat and then to realize you were only in situations in your isolation where you couldn't be triggered. Nobody's there to trigger you. How much growth have you really achieved if you're not being tested? How do you know? You get your behind out there and you go get tested. Basically. I don't know, man. This is my little rant for today. We're done here.